welcome to Tiree Primary School and Tiree High School's prize-giving ceremony of 2020. Now sadly you can't be with us because of COVID, but we did take the opportunity of filming all the awards so that you can watch it at the comfort of your home. Now obviously it's been a very challenging year, but it's also been a very successful year as well. The school and all its pupils have contributed towards having some fantastic successes, some wonderful experiences, and you can keep pace with all these by following the newsletters that I'm sending out. I'd like to congratulate everyone who's about to come up for an award. I think it's wonderful to celebrate their success, wonderful to see their smiley faces, and I wish them all the best.
Hallo hula duine, is mis Ian Mach going agus saon as na coolchin seo an na trí a hami. Se ura mór a hen gása a bhí brutin in dú ag cúrim na dúisin ag búnscáil agus árscáil hiúch. Tá mis ag an am nam scálar ag scáil agus ha méis nam ceoltar agus os ciún taistále seo ar an élein. Hello folks, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ian Smith from West Tynish here on the island of Tiree. I'm a musician with a band called Trail West and also a managing director of Tiree Whisky Company Limited. Along with a good friend of mine and fellow member of Trail West, Alan Campbell, we last year set up Tiree's first legal distillery in 217 years. I was very lucky to attend both primary school and high school in Tiree before I left for Glasgow to study on the BA Scottish Music course at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. Looking back on my school days, I wasn't always the perfect student. A lot of the time I had more interest in playing the accordion and watching or playing football, so schoolwork sometimes took a back step. That being said, I obtained all the grades I needed for further education, so I couldn't have been that bad, although perhaps some of my old teachers would tend to disagree. Some of my fondest memories, like many from my generation, are from primary school, in which I went through the Gaelic Medium Education Department. We were very lucky at that time to have Florrie MacPhail and Mary Rochicle as teachers, and we were steeped in the Gaelic culture and heritage of the island from a very early age. Halloween and Christmas were particular highlights in Florrie's class, with plenty of fun activities taking place. It was also in Florrie's class that my interest in the island's history was sparked from a project we did on the island's unique thatched houses. Since then, I had the opportunity to research the island's music and song in depth at the Conservatoire, and believe it or not, I've even written some essays just for the fun of it, something that even I wouldn't have believed when I was in school. Secondary school flew by, and I always remember being told that this would be the case, although I never believed it. Being in a school like Tiree High School provided a lot of brilliant opportunities, especially with regards to music. Although it wasn't officially a school activity, we were lucky to have the offer of tuition from many individuals, most notably for me, Gordon Connell, who still teaches pupils the accordion, and Robert Beck, who taught me the pipes. As well as the tuition, both Mr Connell and Mr Beck became firm friends and provided us all with some invaluable knowledge over the years. After 8 years in Glasgow, I moved home last year, and along with the Trail West gigs, well, before the gigs were banned due to the COVID restrictions, a little bit of accordion tuition via Zoom. I'm also involved in the day-to-day running of our distillery. So that's the kind of main jobs that I do. A lot of people maybe don't know that Tiree once had a fascinating distilling history, with each farm on the island once having one still used to produce whisky. Our hopes are to revive this industry on the island and hope to be one day employing islanders. So if there's any of you with a keen interest in chemistry, then maybe a career in distilling may be an interest for you once you leave school. It's fantastic to see that the school is currently going from strength to strength. Although we live in a wonderful place and have many great opportunities from living and being in education here, there are other opportunities that we miss out on. However, I believe that the benefits of growing up in a place like Tiree far outweigh the negatives. And although you may not all feel like that's the case sometimes, as you get older, I'm sure many of you will appreciate the fantastic upbringing that you've had. It was particularly heartening to see that the school has a history teacher lined up, a subject that wasn't offered in my time at school, but something I would have really enjoyed. That's brilliant to see. Congratulations to everyone who's won an award at this year's award ceremony. I'm sure your teachers, your parents and your peers are all very proud of your achievements. I'm sure that's the same for those who may not have been officially recognised this year, but who continue to work hard to better themselves in any way possible. I really hope that the current pandemic doesn't get in the way of your learning and that we're all able to get through this positively. Just like to finish on something that's particularly relevant just now and something which is very important to me, and that is the continued promotion and use of the Gaelic language. I'm a very proud Gaelic speaker, but if you'd have asked me when I was in school to speak to you in Gaelic out with the classroom, you'd have come up against a brick wall. I treated it as a school subject and not the diverse and culturally important and also very relevant language that it is today. So if anyone else feels like this just now, I'd really like to encourage you to use the language as much as possible. Not just in the classroom, but in social situations like in the shop, at the airport, at the pier, or anywhere that the opportunity arises. Parents, grannies, grandpas, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, I'd also encourage you all to try to inspire the use of Gaelic within the younger generation. We're at a critical point in the language's development, and we all need to try our best, regardless of our ability or our confidence. I remember a sticker which used to be in all of the Gaelic classrooms in primary and secondary when I was younger. I'm sure Miss Forbes probably still has it stuck on her classroom door or on a sellotape dispenser somewhere, which said, "Ceirci no cailli," use it or lose it, which is even more true today than it was when I was in school. So thanks very much to the school for asking me to speak as part of this year's awards ceremony, and well done again to all of the pupils. I really hope that this academic year is a successful one for you all. Mór tang.
Matting Vata Hula. To start off with the awards, we'd like to congratulate the following pupils for their attainment, effort, presentation, achievement and speaking Gaelic. Mrs Coleman will hand out the awards for Innes Kerr, Isla Kennedy, Ellie Billington, Asia McKinnon, Andrew MacDonald and Sorley Wright. Now Miss Coleman will hand out the certificates to Owen Hines, Rowan Meyer, Rory McCall and Callum McKinnon. Now Miss Coleman will hand out certificates to Keris Coldheart, Evie Hobbins, Jessica Kennedy, Gracie Lockhart, Archie MacArthur, Mackenzie MacArthur, Jackson Bruce, Anna Campbell, Blythe Wright and Michael McLean. Next award, we'd like to congratulate the following pupils for their effort, presentation, attainment and achievement. Miss Coleman will present the following awards to Josh Allen and Alfie Mellon. Miss Coleman will present the following awards to Robbie Campbell, Rufus Wright and Jacob Russell. Miss Coleman will present the following awards to Stuart Good, Mia Langley, Niamh McLean, Jasmine Maguire and Kenzie Milne.
attainment, effort, presentation, achievement and speaking Gaelic, we would like to congratulate the following pupils: Cameron Knowles, Ailish McCachany.
Miss Coleman will now present the awards to Martha Campbell, Innes MacArthur, Garth McKechnie, Edward McLean, Charlotte Vale, Iona MacDonald, Aidan Hines, Lucy Kennedy, Cara McCall and Anya Wright.
Now Miss Coleman will do the P6s, Casey Coulthart, Liam Walker. Now Miss Coleman will do P7, Molly Knowles, Katie Jane McKechnie, Max McKinnon, Olivia Bruce.
We'd like to congratulate the following pupils for their effort, presentation, attainment, achievement. P4, Lachlan Christie. The awards for P5 go to Danny Barber, Maurice Wright, Evie Meyer, Tori Milne and Zoe Maguire. Now Miss Coleman will present the prizes for P6. Eva Armstrong, Lewis Gunn, Gemma Kavanagh, Max Vale, Kirsten McKinnon and Honey Jane Romeo. And now Miss Coleman will present the prizes to P7, Fallon Milne. Our Positive Learning Award for P1 to 3E goes to Niamh McLean. The Positive Learning Award for P4 to 7G goes to Charlotte Vale.
Our Positive Learning Award for P5 to 7E goes to Zoe Maguire.
The Positive Learning Award for P1 to 3G goes to Ellie Billington.
So it's with great privilege that we reach the pinnacle of the Primary School Awards, and it is with great delight that I award the position of Dux to Katie Shinya McKechnie. Well done, Katie. Come and get your prize. There you go. And there's your certificate.
For attainment in physical education and Gaelic and effort in technical, Abby McDowell. For attainment in Gaelic and English, Innes Campbell. For effort in physical education, Aidan MacDonald. For attainment in French, music and technical, Matthew McDowell. And for effort in Gaelic, Emma Walker. For attainment in technical and effort in English, Sky Gunn. For attainment in music and effort in French, Kieran MacDonald. For attainment in French and effort in Gaelic and physical education, Harvey Magano. For attainment in physical education and effort in English, Emily Armstrong. For attainment in Gaelic and effort in technical, Sophie Kavanagh. For attainment in technical and music and effort in physical education, Innes McKinnon. For attainment in music, Erin Byfield. For attainment in technical and effort in physical education, Alan MacArthur. For effort in English, music and social studies, Finlay McKinnon. For attainment in English, Kathleen Munn. For attainment in computing science, Olaf Isaacson, which is me. For attainment in music and effort in technical, Rory Kavanagh.
Secondary Tiree Association Awards for overall effort and attainment. For effort in French, Gaelic, English and music, Callum McCall. For effort in Gaelic, physical education and English, and effort in music and technical, Neil Hugh McKinnon. For attainment in English and French, and effort in Gaelic, French and music, Ruth McIntosh. For attainment in Gaelic, technical and social studies, and effort in computing science and English, Callum McIntosh. And Common Gaelach Award for greatest improvement in Gaelic, Harvey Magano.
Music.
Sorry, whenever you're ready to start the sketch, one go, look up after each thing. Go.
The Angus McKinnon Cup for technical subjects, Alan MacArthur. The Hugh Cameron Trophy for citizenship, Finlay McKinnon. The Music Club Awards for primary is for Casey Colthart and Max Vale. And for secondary, Innes Campbell and Abby McDowell.
Hamichol Mochtel Asif Ule Melav Ernerg.
I'd like to say a really big well done to all of my pupils for their hard work last year. It wasn't the easiest of years and they all persevered and did well, so thank you very much to all of them.
Nach mat dinge hulle dinge sa glas, agus am go tolles mocht lasaf, je vi kopie go kruis der glas of mod. Nach shiva ha adi eat. Sma hadingje.
Congratulations to everybody that won an award today, and especially well done to the music award winners. Keep practicing and keep up all the good work.
Hi, we'd just like to offer all the prize winners today a big congratulations for all their hard work over this year and obviously obtaining the prizes and awards that they received today. Big thank you, being a bit biased, to the technical department. The pupils in there have done fantastic work this year and that's been reflected in the awards. Just a wee message for everyone, but obviously in current times things are always changing. It feels as if the goalposts are changing, but staff at Tiree High School will endeavour to make sure, like today, you receive the awards that you've worked hard for. So stick with it, keep up the good work and all the best for the next session.
Well done everyone, that was a great award ceremony and congratulations to all our winners.
I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all the parents and carers for the support that you've been giving the school over the last year. Without working together, it just wouldn't be the same, it wouldn't be successful. It's a real community school, real community effort and a real community success, one and all. I'd like to thank all the teaching staff, the nursery childcare and education workers, the classroom assistants, the support staff and all the supply staff for doing a fantastic job supporting all our youngsters. Can I also thank our janitor, Megan, and to all our cleaners who have made sure the school buildings and the classrooms are ready each day to keep us all safe in our work and in our learning. Thank you too to the canteen staff for keeping us all so well catered for, and thank you to the admin staff for everything that you do to support the smooth running of the school. And finally, thanks very much Neil Connor for all the IT support, without which we wouldn't be able to do all the blended learning. Fantastic, again, one and all. Thank you very much to the Parent Council for your continued support throughout the year. I've been in regular contact with the Parent Council officials and I'm pleased to note that it's really, again, a team effort to make sure that things are going well. If anybody wants to join the Parent Council, please speak to Willie and get your name down. Thank you too to all the other members of the community who wish us well on a continual basis and who contribute both in time and financially to the success of the school. I'd like to thank Alison Coulter, our school nurse. I'd like to thank Willie McKinnon for the music club, the pipe band, the golden time in primary, the lunchtime clubs and the after school clubs. A special thanks to the Tiree Trust for your support throughout the year in supporting our pupils accessing learning opportunities both in Tiree and on the mainland and as far as Europe. This year our senior pupils attended the Jingles Ball in Oban, Disneyland Paris and the Manchester City Football Academy. So thanks very much for your financial support to making sure that these wonderful experiences took place. I'd like to thank Gordon Connell for the accordion lessons and pipe band work that he does, Katie England for the music club, John Holliday for the music club and Ishbel Campbell for the Gaelic club, homework help and the Gaelic book club support that she provides. Thanks too to Hayley Douglas, our Tiree Ranger, for providing learning and teaching opportunities in our primary, and Jack Lockhart and Jen Lockhart for the animation and video support that they've provided. Thanks too to Claire Clark, our careers advisor, to Tanya McDougall, the family mediation officer, for providing peer mediation training for all the high school pupils after a successful bid from Calmac. Danielle Galloway, thank you very much for the Child Smile work, and thank you to all the Tiree businesses and professionals for attending the business brunch that Jane Smith held earlier in the year. Thanks for Lee Murray and Jan Everts, the Oban High School technicians, for providing the school photographs, and you'll soon be able to purchase them. They'll be out to you soon. Thanks to Alan Miller, the Baptist minister, to Douglas Allen, the Tiree Parish Church minister, and to Marion Burns, the Tiree Community Librarian. And we make use of Marion's service and enthusiastic service on a regular basis. Thanks very much to Gillian Walker, the Active School Coordinator as well. And thanks very much for Bua Valley and the Co-op for all their support and kind donations. And thanks very much for both the bus companies for bringing our children safely to school and returning them safely home. On behalf of everyone at Tiree High School, please accept my genuine thanks for all that you do for us. It's a pleasure being the head teacher of Tiree Primary School and Tiree High School, and I look forward to meeting you all again soon, in person, hopefully.